what we're doing is pretty much just you talking about insight about giving it to students in college and helping us try to figure out our decision based on the way you figure out yours. First off, I know you're a general dentist. You practice in Cordova, Tennessee. What made you choose this career?
I had a friend that taught me into going into dentistry. I wanted to go into medicine, but he taught me into going into dentistry, and I love what I do now.
All right. How hard was the educational process to achieve this goal from, say, in high school, and then when you got to college? How did you feel when you got in college, and so on?
Well, I don't feel like I was prepared enough for it because I didn't prepare myself in high school or college. I wish I had prepared myself better for it in high school and college to prepare myself for dental school.
What were the requirements like to achieve your license when you were in dental school? What did they say the requirements were to get on through dental school? Does that do I need to reword that?
The requirements to get into dental school?
Like once you were in dental school, what were all the requirements that you had to get to receive your dental license?
Well, you have 2 years of classroom, pretty much straight classroom, and then after that you go classroom and clinic. So you have clinical and classroom at the same time the last 2 years.
All right. What do you like most about your job, and what do you like the least about your job?
I like dealing with people, and I love what I do. I don't like the business end of it. I don't like being a boss.
What would you say the most important skills you need to technically perform the job on a day-to-day basis?
I think you need a good personality, and you need to have the skill set to be able to do the dentistry part of it.
All right. What would you be if you were not a dentist today?
I was a paramedic before I went to dental school. I would probably say if I didn't go to dental school, I probably went to medical school and become an ER doctor.
How long were you a paramedic?
8 years.
Okay. Is there anything that excites you about waking up in the morning and then going to the office, or is it just another day-to-day thing for you?
No, I love going. It's exciting to go to work because you see something different all the time.
What is the most frustrating part about owning your own business?
Because you have to be there, and when you take off, then you don't get paid. And everybody depends on you for their living, for their families also.
All right, and I have 2 more questions.
Okay.
What are some things to consider before pursuing a job in this profession?
Well, I think you got to figure out if you like looking in people's mouths or not, and if you enjoy the people and enjoy that end of it, I think you'll do fine.
All right, and then what is the best advice you've been given regarding your profession?
The best advice I ever got was from a gentleman I used to work for. He told me that if you were in it for the money, then the patients will know it. If you're just in the dentistry for the money, patients will know that.
All right, well, that's all the questions. Thank you for letting me come out and ask you a few questions. And